Boom, what's going on, y'all? It's AllStar Izzy in the building. Young Vicious Tiger seeking our fans into this world with no hesitation and forward thinking only. Shining with our it factor and head to the top of the mountain just to get to another top. Now let's go ahead and get directly into this message. You know, this actually just came to mind. It was incredible, but I was just thinking about a lot of the stuff that's been happening, that has happened, currently is going on, and there's gonna, as much as people would like to be influential, popular, liked amongst the world, liked amongst hella women, you know what I'm saying? You're cool with every dude, you're cool with the circles and shit like that. There's a dark side to being popular. There's a dark side to being an influential man. And the dark side is envy. The dark side is jealousy and people copying every move that you do. Now, to you, you may not think that this is a bad thing. You may think this is an incredible thing. Like, yeah, they admire me, that's gonna do it. Yeah, no, trust me, it's a great thing. But here's the thing. With having amount of influence, charisma, popularity, women like you and everything, there's gonna be people that's gonna wanna try to take that part down, exclude you from things. There's gonna be things where people are gonna try to copy your every move. I'm talking about aesthetics, swag. They try to copy the things that you say. They try to copy the things that you do. And to you, again, you may feel like it's admiration, but what it's really saying is that this is a dangerous territory, because motherfuckers, they start plotting on you. And not even with plotting on you, and not in a bad way, but just plotting in the sense like, what's his every move? They start to become obsessed with who you are. People become obsessed with those who have things going on for themselves. I'm talking about, I want to know his business. I want to know who he's hooking up with. I want to know what he's doing. What's his every move? They try to track these things. It's like this new word called parasocial. I just learned a while back. They become parasocial about your life. So it's like, that's when you learn, and why I preach discretion and privacy, is because people will want to know your every single move. They're gonna ask you in passive aggressive ways, especially if you're in a close proximity of amongst a gathering of people, amongst a friend group, amongst, like, you know, you go out being social with groups and everything. They're gonna want to figure it out. You're a guy that's fucking a lot of women. Guess what? They're going, oh man, did you see Nancy? Hey, what you think about Nancy? Whole time you smashed Nancy already, but you're like, oh, Nancy's cool. It doesn't matter. And they're thinking to themselves like, oh yeah, you did? Oh, you think she's cool? Well, I seen you guys, you was talking and everything. They try to get to the bottom of every single thing. They just want to know your life, and they gossip about it, but really they want to become you. And it becomes dangerous because you're like, wait, hold on. I ain't signed up for this, but you did, because this is the dark side of what happens when you become an influential, sexually attractive, or a popular man. They want to grasp onto these things. Now that's for the men's side, because they get all weird. I've had some situations where men were out trying to get too much in my business about certain women, about doing these things. And I'm like, listen, now, I don't know what you're talking about. You know, keep my mouth shut, as you should. You know, don't put your business on the streets. And now, as far as for the women, is that they become obsessed. You know what I mean? They start to like you, especially if you just smashing them, whatever the case is, or they become overly jealous because, sure, you flirting with her, maybe you smashed, but you're like, that's what it was. And then you go to another girl, you doing that same thing, they're gonna try to get into it with together and be like, oh, that's my man. Now, obviously, how you start is how you finish, but here's the thing: if a woman really likes you still, and this is a close proximity or whatever the case is, she will start to try to do some drama or try to act a certain way to get your attention. It's like Bella in Twilight, how she was trying to kill herself in order to get Edward's attention. Now, again, you may think this is good, I want her obsessed, but most of y'all don't know the dark side of having a woman obsessed with you, which we can get to another conversation. But for this part and the aspect of this is that it's a lot that you're thinking to yourself, this wasn't even what I was giving off. Why is it becoming like this? And then you start thinking to yourself, what the fuck is happening? But the thing is because when you are this type of man that I said, there's going to be another part of it that you don't realize. You guys only think about the pros, fucking multiple women, being cool with all the friend groups, being the guy or the man, and whatever the case is. You don't realize the other negative aspects that happen in this situation. There's a polarity in everything. I understand. This is what's gonna happen if you take the role of the all-star. It's what it is. And you just gotta embrace it and keep moving forward. AllStar lifestyle, baby.